we're going to take a look at how we could possibly use XPress in ELA. There's lots and lots of different ways to use XPress. One way that I have found that would be extremely beneficial is to get the downloadable version of any book that you might be reading. So here we have Wonder, fourth grade, fifth grade curriculum. Wherever you might be placing this in your school, this would be a great place to work on it. Something that you could definitely do is as you get into the book and you're reading from chapter to chapter and you want certain students to read certain pieces of the book. Let's say that we are going to have students read chapter by chapter. So we can highlight that chapter or that paragraph or that section that we want children to read. And remember, we can change the opacity of any of these that we need to change the opacity for. But this way, students can see, okay, I'm up on deck to read this paragraph. I'm going to make sure that I'm paying attention to the student before me, but I also am going to make sure that I understand where I need to start or where I need to leave off. And then go from there. As you're reading, you can annotate the text as well so that it's easier for children to do that background knowledge, building background, making those connections, asking questions, and relating to the text. So as you're going through this and you want to annotate, you could simply annotate using those text boxes. So we'll put a text box in here and use this for annotation. So we could say, what is your thinking? How do you feel? Anything like that, so that we can get the kids working, to what did you connect, or those type of questions, just to get them going. Okay, and then do that throughout the text if you need to. And if you have a student that has a question, you could put that question in here as a question that Jimmy has. Why is August doing this, or what's going on? Things like that, questions like that, anything just to get the kids thinking. So, and you can even color code your questions. Why did he do this? That kind of stuff, okay? So different ways for you to come up with ways to annotate the text. And then remember, because you're not going to get through all of this in a day, you're going to save it, and then you can name it whatever you want, Wonders Interactive Class 1, what have you, however you want to name it, so that it gets brought back up the next day so that you can pick up right where you left off with your discussion. I hope that helps with some ideas on how to use the annotation tools with XPress software.